Alright guys, we're back with another one. We got a hopefully fun video for you here. A few exercises. This is actually post-workout. Just trying to get the sweat and the little flex in. Anyway, a little bit of fun. But so there's 3 exercises today. The first one starting out with the which they actually weren't done in this order, but this is starting out with a U-bar row I've been doing lately. For a few months, several months actually at this point. I've been doing this U-bar row, which kind of targets the lower lats a little bit. It was actually good I did this video because I can see I probably need to bring it down a little bit lower. You know, if you're trying to target the lower lats, you probably want to bring it a little bit lower. I didn't really even realize I was just kind of trying to do the reps, you know. So there we go. We're going to do a little drop set. And this is actually post a number of things: back work, chest, a whole chest workout, and a good part of a back workout too, including bent over rows and pull downs, reverse grip pull downs, and pullovers. And then we're going to get into, this was actually done before, but I just put the videos like this for whatever reason. But so we did the inclines. I've been doing inclines first. Sometimes I do the cable kind of low to high with a press followed up that. But what I do here is pre-exhaust. So warm up real good. I didn't show the warm-ups. I think we recently have a warm-up video we posted. If not, we'll post a good shoulder warm-up video probably pretty soon, if not already posted. So we just kind of pre-exhaust with flies, and I don't go too deep, kind of trying to protect the shoulders while still get a good stretch. And this just kind of pre-exhausts the chest and a lot of those muscles in the chest and upper chest. Sometimes the bench I'll put a little more of an incline. Just kind of depends on how I feel, but obviously if you go a little more incline, you get more, higher towards the clavicle, assuming your form is on point and stuff. And then as you can see, go pretty much right into the presses. So this is kind of a technique to obviously it takes a lot less weight to achieve failure, to achieve a good muscle growth stimulus by using a lot less weight by pre-exhausting. And kind of a classic high intensity tactic. And then I'm just going kind of here in a rest pause fashion and just trying to get some more reps. I like to drop set, but I've kind of gotten away from on the dumbbells, having multiple sets of dumbbells laying around. Kind of interesting story on that, maybe for a different time, maybe for a live or another time. But yeah, and then we just go into a flat bench here. Pretty much right away, not much of a rest in between this, considering you went to failure with flies and really beyond failure with a incline press. And I did take a moment, just kind of catch my breath basically, and you're gonna see me go right into a flat press. And that's kind of intentional. I'm not trying to take too long to rest. I will have a little more time as I go over to the cable machines and get set up, and we'll make sure I'm somewhat recovered before I do kind of a similar type thing with cables, where I'll do a low to high and then into a press. So not a ton left in the tank here, and you see just press out as much as you can. And I think I go into rest pause here as well. Yeah. So quite an intense chest day. Sometimes I up the intensity. It depends on where I'm at in the cycle of either let's say if you're cycling either 6 or 8 weeks of training with a rest or deload week, you can kind of start upping the intensity once you get 2, 3, 4 weeks especially into it. Then I just throw some photos in at the end here, and of course get those nutrients. This is actually post-workout shake. Get the shoes off, get the feet on the ground, and just kind of enjoy, relax. And that's it, guys.